Hello, hello! It's time to play some more video games with some more Hades 2! Because I've definitely not shown to be absolutely excited about that. My audio, everything's working. Yep! Let's go! Let's go! Time to go. I'm already a few minutes late, anyways. I was doing dishes. Anyways, give it a second. It's. I swear, earlier I was so nervous about not being able to stream because Windows decided my computer was getting updated, even though I said no. And then when I tried relaunching it, it didn't want to relaunch. And that was concerning. But it seems to be fine now. There we go. The control wasn't. I guess I had selected OBS as the active window. Oh, right. To anyone seeing this, 2 days ago, although I'm amongst many who's saying no to Nintendo Switch 2 for its game prices, but they did announce Hades 2 for it. Obviously, I'm not going to buy it on Switch 2 because, well, got it right here. But, that's good news for anyone who doesn't have the ability for PC gaming.
When the armies of Kronos marched on Olympus, mighty Poseidon split the very land asunder, and so the gods contend with naval forces now.
Not a mistake, an opportunity.
Yeah, you tell yourself that. I forget what boons I set up. Ooh. What I need to do, I remember, my goal more so is just to survive and get to Olympus so I can get one more olive branch.
Death to Kronos.
Indubitably. I don't think I've ever used that word while being serious in my life. Said it randomly just to be for the sake of people be like, why? Yeah. All right, I ordered this.
Hear me on my authority.
I mean, this one's good. We don't have the money, really. Everything's nothing is really focused on a specific element this time around, except for this. Let's go with Airage for the sake of that. Which one do I have tonight? Why wasn't it moving before? That's not really that useful, I don't suppose. To upgrade for bosses, at least. So weird to think that's a shield.
Incoming.
Oh, well, hello there. I don't think I have a nectar on hand. I might. I was busy making sure I got everyone to second level on that for the sake of,
Got something.
Good work.
I do not, so I can't do anything about that. Though, we've already gotten 2 of them, so it's already got the...
Wait, what are you even doing here? I thought you were supposed to be bound to the underworld, but here you are, commandeering warships and whatnot.
You didn't think about asking that till now?
still bound there. I just loosened the bindings a bit. Though I feel absolutely wretched now. So if the legions of Kronos don't stop me soon, my blood curse surely will.
Really? Because you look great. You look well. I mean, unafflicted by a curse of any sort. Maybe a little seasick is all. Just take one of these, hey?
Somebody's got Crash, and also is fumbling. Ooh, no. Gain 80 shields, and the next time you lose all your shields, become impervious for 8 seconds. Neat.
Careful, okay?
So the other stuff would be more useful, but,
I'll be in touch.
you know, gotta fulfill that fate, the prediction. Ha!
In the
Get out of
name
there.
of Hades.
Cast Inflict Daze and deal a burst damage for the expire. Your attacks may inflict daze. And this one's good. I've definitely used it before. You deal damage as you take damage. You take no one for 15 seconds. You're in this hit note. Daze chance for attacks, which we're constantly hitting those, versus more damage of not getting hit with the shield is doable, but I'll go with Daze. I feel like that's more useful than the flat out damage. Since we can lose it if we take a single hit.
Tucked away.
Do you have anything that boosts based on magic in this build? Nope. Let's go with gold.
One left.
Ooh, ooh. Power! No, wait, that's not the hammer. That's Hephaestus. I mean, still good, but, you know, not as exciting.
Ensnared. Clear.
Damage, chunks of off, sword, attacks deal bonus damage to armor. Good. Eh. We still don't have a nectar, so we can't give her the second one, but you know.
And egg of hens. Onyx crystal, python scale. Oh, you're back.
Hello.
You have an animal familiar there, Poppet. How marvelous to see a beast and you thus bound, each in kind, a source of safety and support. A cyclic pattern, as so many tend to be.
Madam Circe, this is Phrynos, my dear friend in whom I always can confide. In all your knowledge of familiars, is there something you most wish that you'd known early on?
Oh, veritably, yes. Although you mustn't try to skip through the experience of discovery along the journey you were on. but perchance there is something I might convey.
See move turns it faster and gain chance to dodge. One of your active arcana upgraded this night. I forget which one I did before. I think I did an inactive one before. Or upgrade an active one. I know I haven't done this. Why not?
Go now with grace.
Because it didn't lower my attack, just made me faster.
Everything looks so big.
Ooh. It didn't say anything about increased damage when smaller, but or decreased defense. But I think that might be the case. Sucks to lose that armor for this, but you know. Or mainly the impervious. Anything else here? It's those two. We got a bunch of bones, which are good for, you know, purchasing stuff, and ash, which we need for a few more things. We're near to the point where we won't really need to get it anymore.
You dare. There.
Moving on. Oh, and something there we need. Purchase the branch again. And yes, we need more of that, so I'm not complaining. Could have saved that.
The
Oh, with
episode
this.
is Phrynos. Good job.
And now we have enough. Yeah, that didn't go so great, but well enough, I suppose. Drop time. What goods will you have for me this time, Charon? I've had to speak to them in the last round. Ooh,
My lord, is this your ship? It is remarkable. Although I fear with all the hostile vessels everywhere that it may come to harm. Or even you.
this is hilarious.
Smooth sailing all the same.
Still doesn't want anything from us.
Good find.
Indeed. And you?
Name of Hades.
Your blast effects their days and deal more damage if they do. And that's new. Rude awakening. It probably would have been a conversation thing if we'd, you know, not been in the shop.
To dry land.
Wonder if there's a comment on the fact we're tiny.
Trouble. You're so tiny right now, babe. How cute. Old Cersei must have done that to you, yeah? I've flown by her little island where she's doing all her lunatic experiments.
You had so much promise as a student, Aris. Even now, you easily identify the work of an experienced enchantress, but only to spurn our craft.
Your craft turns you into a walking joke. I'm just pointing it out. Well, whatever happens next, thanks for the laughs. Yeah, burn it all down.
That was my bad there.
I'll be right with you.
There you go. Knowing how to use the shield, like, I didn't know what it was before when I was using this weapon. It should have been kind of obvious to me, I just didn't think of it. So it's my bad there.
Ready, aim, ammo.
Summon your buddies.
Aw, jeez. Fire!
Doom averted.
It's my turn.
Yeah, we're gonna lose that.
No. Your turn again.
Oop.
I'll never change.
Yeah, that's kind of. I don't know if upgrading this might make it useful on bosses. I did never try.
Not finished. Die!
No, how about you? Gotcha, just barely, and I still got a revive left. Always so difficult.
She never learns.
Really doesn't.
There. Made it.
Check the shop first. Ooh, but I need 100, or did I just get those two? This is not upgraded yet. I could take it along, would make more choice in the future easier. I don't think I'm gonna win, so I'm not really caring about revives. Yeah, why not?
Curse.
Bring it along, get it some upgrades.
A passageway through the snow-covered rock leads to the foot of the most sacred mountain of the gods, Olympus, which now looms impossibly into the sky above.
Bit of a climb.
Indeed.
They don't let up.
One of these is fairly important. Good to know they can indeed be cursed. That didn't go the best.
Adamant.
Whatever, I'm getting some materials I need.
Accept this message.
And useful. And then the hammer. None of them have anything on them, so we're going with the hammer.
Shamblers.
That was my bad. That was... Yeah, I don't... Ooh, new ones. All of them are new. Your dash strike hits plus 3 times. When you beat attack strike foes, special has automatically useful. Larger area.
The black coat grows strong.
Oh, that's tough to say. Which one should I go for? Both of them clearly... I'll go with the health, I guess. I don't know which one's the one I want.
Wrath is there.
Not what I needed.
A chaos gate. Up here.
Chaos can show up here? That was a waste, I guess. I'm sorry. Hello?
The noble princess of the dead at last.
Athena?
I am your cousin Athena, and proud to welcome you to Olympus. Yet I could be prouder, as this wasn't always such a miserable place.
Hail, Lady Athena, and well met. Please call me Melinui. Now where can I direct my wrath, that we may liberate your mountain stronghold and see its glory all restored?
Well met indeed, Melinui. The wretched Titan's armies have infiltrated our most sacred grounds. On them your wrath may be well spent, especially as you rise toward the summit, where most of our family now takes refuge.
The Palace of Zeus. And what of you? Why aren't the others out here fighting by your side?
Because that is precisely what our strategy requires, for they aided your arrival, did they not? Now, let us go our separate ways, and may my blessing aid in your ascent.
We could not gift to Athena yet. Requires encountering her again, I guess. Each location. After for seconds. Yeah.
The might and fury of Olympus be with you.
And you, I suppose.
Back into the fray.
Neither of those have the item we need, so, you know. Ooh, that's a lot. It's a lot,
Chaos
but
seeks me.
there might be a story here, as it is, after all, chaos in Olympus. That might be important for encountering something. I forgot to gift him.
To reach the other boundaries that the fates placed upon you proved inspiring to me. After some consideration, I discovered how to call upon you even from the surface of this world. I find it rather interesting there.
This might cost me.
Be manageable.
I forgot to. Not that. Chaos. I forgot to gift him.
A small gift.
Not the last one. That stun massively cost me.
The Battle of Olympus hangs in the balance as the mountain's mechanical protectors and the Titan's forces continue to collide, shaking the heavens themselves.
All the world shivers.
One of these has something we need, so we're going there. It was a bad idea to encounter chaos, but also I think that's required for something progress-wise. I just forgot to gift him.
That light.
Something of value there.
As I noticed.
Calm that shade down, Phrenos. Be free.
Gold with something, probably just more the... No, it's flowers. Seriously?
Last chance.
Yeah, the chaos thing is absolutely costing me. I haven't even counted the olive branch yet, so I really don't want to risk it. Of our options, neither of them have it.
Express shipping, please.
Behold. How humiliating that even our boons must be concealed, lest we risk revealing too much about our plans and defenses to our enemies.
Better.
There's a fishing spot here. We can stun them, so, you know, obviously, take out one, stun the other.
Good.
Manifest your desire.
Illumination.
Fishing spot. Ooh, shop. I mean, we got like no gold. Which also means we're not going to get the olive branch.
Here we go. And caught. I found
Crystal.
You're not Lord Charon. A note says, "Hey, take what you need for gold. Honor system."
Well, at least we got some shields. We don't have a revive or anything. More progress is more progress, I suppose. Another
Brief
attempt.
word. Aitos has excellent vision, of course. Saw you since you first set foot at the base of the mountain. Slowed you down, perhaps, but still, I knew you'd be here now.
Truly. And what shall be the outcome of our confrontation this time, since you know everything? Same as the last?
If you knew, the outcome would invariably be rather different than the one that's imminent. Though I suppose I can at least give you a hint.
Kind of useless in boss fights, like I mentioned, but you know. And we're pretty powerful, so we got a decent build. So now we're out of magic, so that...
Oh no.
No!
My master shall be very pleased.
I thought I was out of range of it. Yeah, well.
Why bother when Prometheus has seen that you shall fail?
But he also already told us we will eventually succeed, so, you know,
These titans.
that would be why.
Hey. Oh, what gives there, Mel? You look like you've seen a... I don't know, but whatever it was, it got under your skin. Oh, skin seems nice.
I'm alright. Just a little shaken. First nightmare since all this started.
About time, you were past due. Oh, how scary would you say it was compared to,
The terrifying visage that you see before you now?
Not even close.
Oh, well, that's interesting to know. Let's take care of the
You're
plants
here, Lord
first.
Charon.
Shipment came for you. We'll keep it safe.
Live and thrive.
It'll all be in order.
Lord Moros, you said before you think Kronos is going to influence the weavings of the fates. You mean he's going to try to change the future? Force a favorable outcome?
Yes. I think he's already trying to do just that. Unfortunately for him, the three fates can be a bit headstrong. I trust they may be quite resistant as captives.
I can't imagine Kronos tolerating insolence, whether from your sisters or anybody else. How he must hate them. When he was overthrown before, that was the outcome of a fated prophecy.
Indeed. As for now, I sense there are no weavings happening at all. No new futures foretold. Kronos believes he has no prophecy to fear. Yet I believe this is an opportunity for you to make a better future for us all.
So, yeah, why are you walking away?
Have you experienced our hot springs yet, Lord Moros? The waters cleanse the body and the mind. I'm headed over if you'd care to join me.
Why, I don't see why not. I've seen and heard about such springs as these, though never been.
Sounded so pained when he said that.
think that such a place is hidden here.
So, what did you and the Fates do for recreation where you're from, anyhow?
Have I mentioned they like to weave? Their weaving was their occupation and their passion. I never got too good at it myself, and all they needed was the three of them, so...
I know an excellent spinstress who could maybe help with your technique. What did you do while they were busy spinning away?
Well, I would travel the world to witness mortals in their final moments. Look them square in the face as they perished, often in horror.
Sometimes not so.
You do this for recreation's sake?
The nature of the role leaves little time for recreation, and it's all I could do to make those final moments dignified. Though I don't think the gesture always comes across.
I'm sorry.
Time passes, the plants will be grown.
I've not felt so refreshed in, well, it's been a while now. Thank you again.
Hey, Karen.
Freshly caught, more or less.
Or at least, do we need another ambrosia at the moment? I don't think so. How many you do I have? One.
I'll take it.
You know what? Speaking of. Ooh, I forgot I'd gotten that. Ton of it now. Neat.
The first few times I saw you out there, I figured you were just venting your anger. But you keep heading out night after night. You're determined, but you're going to get caught.
Not if no one says anything. Besides, Hecate likely already knows. She isn't dense. Just letting me learn whatever she thinks I stand to learn the hard way. Works out for both of us.
Fine. We're both learning a lot, I think. But I don't intend to let up on any of my responsibilities just because you're trying to achieve what I've been tasked to do.
Fair.
Somebody's got to do it.
We've not too many shades all the way out on the Olympus front. Only a few brave souls. They're saying that you met Lady Athena face to face. How is she holding up?
Well.
Considering she's holding back great numbers of the Titan's forces single-handedly, she seems remarkably composed.
I'd ask you thank her for the times she may have saved my skin, but discretion's for the best.
You sure I shouldn't say anything?
Aye.
Didn't you say you had something for me? Yeah.
Some garlic.
Prepared for more? Hermes informed me that Prometheus redoubled his attacks upon Olympus after he fended you aside. Have I not trained you how to withstand flames?
If only all he had was flames, but no, he has a vicious eagle pet and more. What of Olympus? What has he done?
He's kept the gods on their back foot, never fully committing his forces, avoiding fights he cannot win. Frustrating adversary, even if he shall not prevail.
Why not?
He's but one Titan against a dozen or more gods.
Risen Troves and Circles of Protection, which requires silver. Those things we've been constantly seeing? Yeah. That requires 2 iris, which we have 4 of, but if we get this, then we'll... I can't... Mandrake and iron. Isn't that?
By moonlight and the dust of ancient bone, awaken in this cauldron the unknown.
I felt your words.
I have two options. I can get the Frozen Life Spring or save the Circle of Protection. I don't want to rush back up and try to get the I need for Tending a Faithful Beast, the Olive. Can I strengthen it now? I thought I thought that was for upgrading. I think I have one in my... Do I have one in my inventory at the moment? I do not. Strengthening one's bond with animal familiars. Yeah. You need a Lotus, so I think I'll head down below, I guess. Because we need a Lotus and some silver.
I should be able to increase my grasp.
We now have one more, but you know, first of all, let's go with this. What do we have? Yes, I can upgrade this. It only costs one.
This potential. I see it now.
Oh, that's useful. Start with 50 more gold, also useful.
I see. Now I see. So that's it.
Some of these are items I've never even seen.
I never realized. I understand.
That's a lot more power. I'll go check that in a second. Oh, 75 more for that. Who have I... Besides Chaos, who have I not given the second one to? Cersei? And Narcissus. One Heracles. I have to at least win once. Interesting. I can get that right now. I could upgrade you. Not the one I have. I have Nyx equipped though, so you know it doesn't matter. 30 Ash, 3 Marble. S scales I haven't even seen. Need more Olive. Aspect of Pan can be unlocked, but no.
We got a shade come all the way from Mount Olympus here. My disciples and I all salute you on account of having made it up to the big mountain, young one. Back when we drew breath, we could only dream of those hallowed heights.
I appreciate the encouragement, Commander, but I've got a bit of a climb still. The legions of Kronos are there in droves, and the mountain's defenses can't tell us apart.
Surely you jest. The mechanical marvels wrought by the gods themselves turned their deadly appendages on you? When you went all that way to help them out?
Yep.
Basically, yes.
Ah, that's too bad.
Yeah, it's dumb. I could go with this to upgrade it. I can go with something else.
This then.
Let's go check what occurred before we head on out to the run. Ignoring you, we're intentionally ignoring you.
The fated list of minor prophecies.
The depth of your understanding has no end.
Indeed. Didn't we acquire Ash?
Of the Silver Pool.
Yeah, you. Might as well.
New life for the Tablets of Peace.
Hey, what just happened?
Hello, Rocky.
Might be the wrong choice, but I'm gonna do this first. My goal is just to get a Lotus and
They got through.
Some of the gods think Eris showed up near our mountain causing trouble again, all because of you. They don't know I begged you practically to come up to our rescue over here. Think Heck gave you the order. We're really in it now.
not Ash. Lotus. Most post rage shots though are good. Yeah, might as well. It's good to have that in the beginning. Didn't expect it to be immediate. All right. Lois and Silver. I was trying to think of the second one I was looking for. If I get Silver, those will activate. I wonder if, I forget if the Hades trials, no, the Chaos trials can let you collect resources. Maybe I should have done that.
I can use this.
Don't really work with Hera often.
Lost souls, I'll lead you to your graves.
Remember, girl, this world is ours by right. The fates themselves decided it. Now Kronos seeks to overthrow our reign. He already had his opportunity to rule. There is no going back to how things were.
Specials, casts.
The sacred bond.
Ooh. Over the Silver. Indeed.
Beg pardon?
Might as well.
Valuable enough.
Nectar.
More. A gift.
No, we don't want to be close range.
Shadow Spiller.
Not really a good enemy for this weapon.
Test that thing.
niece? We lost contact with you somewhere on your way, just when it seemed you were so close. Well, don't despair, and don't relent either.
Could make a trade.
The thing about a good build is I'm not trying to actually win this run. I want to quickly get to the items I need, and that's about it. Or maybe I just don't like this weapon. Everything else I can adapt to. This one, just not for me.
Spilled half my blood back there.
Indeed. Oh, that was lucky.
Go, Freenos. See you in the crossroads.
Doesn't that also get us wind, or is it, no, it's just a chance? Chaos.
You persevere.
Draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
It is uncommon to have earned Queen Hera's boon. She would confide in me sometimes while she would bathe. She has been more guarded as of late, as have we all. Look forth. Lunar Ray.
You're kidding, right? But I really wanted to encounter him for the sake of giving him a nectar. I'll get another chance. That's not a question. Stands, we have plenty of ash. Let's go get bones to buy stuff. Yeah, I don't care. I should just stop using this weapon, whatever. As much as I just need to stop complaining about it, it's also obvious I just don't enjoy using it.
There.
Made it all that way on just a rickety old wooden ferry boat? Must be a litany of fire safety hazards there, although plenty of water near with which to put them out.
I'm gonna be able to gift you again, Charon.
At last. Decided to take a break from all your recent outings to the surface, have you now?
Somewhat.
There's much to be done, both above and below. You always say the greatest teacher is out there, but I always seem to find her here.
I taught you nothing of such flattery. One of Odysseus's tricks, perhaps. Let's see what others you have learned. Crossed flames awaken! Luna Ray.
Smite them.
Again. Here it comes. Twilight Curse. Night Bloom.
I'm just saying about the theory you can't dodge that until I look it up. Really should look it up.
I don't think so.
Do not get careless here.
I've been careless from the start of this fight. What do you mean?
Yes. Hold. I yield. Go on, Melinue. The greatest teacher is out there. Return to Shadow
You have
now.
prevailed again.
You. Please take your time. Little one, do not presume to think your movements are invisible to me. I see you plainly where you stand. A trespass for which you shall suffer, although regrettably not by my hand right now. Not yet.
That was weird. I'm glad I got the item I wanted, but that was weird. My controller low on battery?
Done there.
Hello, Chaos. Aw. Return for hammer again? Ooh.
Some darkness. Almighty Chaos, I wish to exercise my freedom here by giving you this. Though I suppose you probably could have made it yourself.
This nectar that you offer me is quite an interesting substance. When I created the fabric of reality, I had a sense of the ways in which it could be used, but I did not necessarily anticipate all possible results, including this one.
Prophecy foretold.
The spark of Ixion brought you to me, an ember from the flame forever burning in the underworld. Its light reveals gateways into my abyss and relieves the common side effects of entering. I recommend continued use of it.
Ooh. So don't use your basic attack, even though that means, wow, this is gonna be annoying.
Water sprouts activated. Acceptable.
Indeed, I suppose.
Grow strong under the stars.
And then
Enemy's hidden strength.
one more to go before we.
You're in my way.
Yeah, that was just my fault. 1% there. Wow, I'm surprised I survived that.
With you, servant. Let's get them, Monty.
Oh, worth it.
Got it.
Still none of the flowers.
Spindles.
Alright, I can use that. Why do I keep forgetting about the cast? Nope. Yeah, well.
Return to Shadow now.
knowledge. Beyond these thrice-cursed grounds lies only death. Are you prepared to relinquish your own life's blood for that which you seek? Or shall you turn back?
If I turn back, it's basically a dead end, Spirit. Sounds like I face a dead end either way. I have to check with some of the others, so...
Go for it then.
Wonder what has to happen. Probably more progress in the game to...
Greetings.
Maybe I should focus on morals next for gifts, then. Need to pick someone to give the gifts to constantly. Now we're closer to Odysseus, so we'll talk with it.
I
Finish them
confess
first.
I feel a bit self-conscious that the fated list is there for you and all to see. Some of the matters it describes are rather personal.
If it's any comfort, the prophecies appear only to you. We see there only what's meant for us. Although, when you fulfill a prophecy, I can usually tell. It's like a sudden realization.
We know our paths are intertwined to an extent. Well, may your sudden realizations connected to my actions not be too embarrassing.
I'm certain that they won't.
Looky who!
Hello, nuisance.
I'll just clean this up.
You're so worked up about this war, like it's some huge thing. Olympus loves a good war. Have him all the time up there. Got a whole god dedicated to him and everything. Know how easy it is to get him to start fighting?
No, Eris, please, enlighten me. Just how easy is it to get my relatives to descend into acts of unconscionable violence and destruction?
Just look at them wrong.
Well, this one time, they all flew into a tizzy over a single golden apple. A mysterious offering marked for the fairest one of all. They had a little dispute over who the secret admirer meant. One thing led to another, and boom.
That sounds like a simple misunderstanding, if not a prank. But you say it grew into a full-scale war. What happened then?
Nah, long story.
Such a mess. Here you are.
Got 2 now, still need a lot more. Got upgraded.
About time.
Was it always like this? Between you and Headmistress? I used to think it was me you hated most of all.
You've always been naive, Princess. As for Hecate, I liked her better before she decided this right here was the best use of my talents.
Fair.
She made that decision long ago. So you're going to resent her forever? Or are you going to do something about it?
I am doing something about it. I'm honoring my vow to Mother Nyx. Else I'd be long gone, much to your disappointment, I'm sure.
I would be very disappointed,
Goddess.
yes.
Your pathway down into the underworld may seem a little roundabout, but avoiding the main regions is your best shot at eluding Kronos till you can face him on your terms.
I have that pathway long since memorized. A straight shot down to Tartarus would have been too good to be true. I'm grateful that this other route even exists.
And I am grateful that your father's realm is vast indeed, that we could chart a course along its border all the way to where you need to be.
No special gifts, so we're just going to give...
I ought to be the one honoring you, Goddess. My inclination is to save this for the moment of our victory, but it's good to have in reserve in case of some emergency, you understand?
I understand indeed. And you already honor me with your friendship, Odysseus, as well as with your knowledge about how to deal swift death. Take all the time you need.
And soon.
Ah, you're here.
Ooh. Speak first.
'Tis fortunate your father's realm is vast indeed, that you may circumnavigate it at the edge of Oceanus, where our enemy is relatively weak.
If we cannot pass directly through Elysium, then we shall make what way we can. Though the fiends that lurk the border of the sea care not for my presence.
God-hating monsters with salt in their veins. The seas covering the world's surface just were not enough for them. Sunken chambers they occupy have not yet fallen to Kronos, at least.
Headmistress, I was wondering if you might accompany me to the springs for a short while, if you're not overly preoccupied.
Well, I do believe I could use a bit of a soak. I've more knots in my back than that tree. Let's be quick about it then.
The obligatory anime bath episode. The stream's just full of moments where people are hoping they're not watching on the open.
To do the trick.
Parents walk in. Awkward.
But this is all right. Thank you for replenishing these waters. One of those details I had been meaning to get to, but alas.
You're very welcome, Headmistress. I appreciate your saying so, as I half thought you would admonish me for using magic and resources on this sort of thing.
Magic mostly is for self-improvement, Malinois. Not a shortcut, mind you. And if an occasional scalding hot soak in the springs isn't self-improvement, then my concept of it must be very flawed.
I wish I could bring myself to relax. I feel like I'm wasting precious time while I'm here.
Time spent being good to oneself is never wasted. Unless you overthink it over much. We are here. Seize the moment ere it passes. A shame we cannot cook indefinitely in those springs, but a brief dip is better than none at all.
Let me see.
2 new things? Neat. Eye of Darkness. Draws locations as soon as you obtain a moon monument or an unseen sigil. Key rock and adamant. Oh, that's cheap. I'll definitely getting that. What's the other one that showed up? Ring of Ashes. To preserve up to 6 different arrangements for Arcana. Basically, so I can go back. No, that is not worth the all at the moment.
Should have everything here. Hear me, Selene, if you so desire. Aid me in finding that which I require. So mote it be.
Wait, was that the surface or the... or the underground? Sorry. Wait. It just says locations, so it could be the surface and the underground. Or an unseen sigil. I mean, this would be helpful and all, but it's like, eh. And it's also kind of eh. I think this is more useful for long run stuff, and I'm gonna go to the surface again now. So, you know, might as well.
Domname Sion.
You have it.
Oh, let's go down and pick those up, because why not?
May I?
Nightshade.
The ashes remember.
We have... we get that, we'll get 2. We only have 100 ways from that. We only have the 1 at the moment. I could deactivate something to reactivate something else, but really... and it's impossible to activate them all because one of them requires you to...
This has grave thirst this eve.
Enmare, I think. Did I get that again? I can get that, obviously. Ignoring you. Yeah, but I'll leave that be for now. It's already need lime for you. Medea is neat.
I can see even deeper now.
Yeah, I'll do these later. Do I get the end, like the nightmare stuff again? Have I gotten that far? I have. In dark of night, when fear is palpable. Do I craft that? I forget. Nope. I feel like after I get that, there'll be like an upgrade or something to them.
Stay here. Join me, Phrynos?
Extra resources. Occasionally packs for 5 damage, leaving behind a mark. Bows, it's just critical chance. We might as well. I'm just gonna, at this point, who knows? This game is still in process, it's hard to say. Not gonna go looking for the other familiars at the moment. Not even guaranteed to be fully available yet. I forgot to change my this one I haven't fully ranked up yet. Ooh.
Normally it'd be otherwise Athena would be first to greet you and make nice, but she's been busy putting all my arms and armor to the test. Good news is the testing's going well.
Always good. Specials is a good one. We already know that from our build. This one's kind of a constant line on the dash, and it's what is it? I've never checked. Does it tell me or it does? Hold A to use power up your sprint, dealing area damage on impact. Oh. That's why I haven't been using it. Interesting. Oh, I could have gotten that gold. I should have read that for. I would have been able to take advantage of it for now. Yeah, hello there.
You've seen it now firsthand. Our great mountain is perpetually besieged, and we've not had a moment's peace of late. Yet this trial only makes us stronger as a family.
If you say so. Attacks inflict blitz. Whenever you use a random foe struck by lightning, good, but attack blitz.
All right. That barricade's back up.
Ooh. Hammer, obviously. Lightning, probably. Ooh, 2.
Rocky, use that beak. Why, thank you.
So... Hammer, 2 of those, that's 3. Probably go for the health, and Selene as per usual, then probably Zeus? Maybe magic at that point? We'll see what I get from the hammer and from Hephaestus encounters.
You shades are getting out of there.
It's an interesting one because activation requires essentially I miss having my health from the specials. Lock on faster and use minus 20% magic. Good. Briefly gain up to 5 hits on the same foe.
Synth, protect me.
The crow helps more in combat, feels like. Turn doesn't seem to have as useful of a status boost. Anything special? I could go for the health.
The barrier's weakening.
Let's go with the health first, then we'll get the Hephaestus stuff. Oh, hello. And we have enough nectar to give you a gift.
She marked that one for me.
Running into you again.
First of all, gift.
I can't exactly drink this on the hunt, you know, but I can squirrel it away for safekeeping. Maybe once all this is settled, we can share a bottle and get properly caught up.
Or, failing that, we could always keep on teaming against vengeful spirits and the like. Although it's nice to keep the possibility in mind.
That's 4 now. Good progress.
You probably know Ares has been buzzing around Olympus recently. One good lightning bolt from Father Zeus would normally take care of that, but he's been occupied.
One good lightning bolt, how about one good arrow? We'd be saved a lot of trouble if Ares were to be plucked from the sky one of these nights.
I'd gladly volunteer, it's just that Father has everything well under control. Says I'm needed way out here instead. But if I do spot the wings of strife, they're going down. Very well. Go unseen.
Go unseen. Next up.
So always check to see if anything spawned, although I don't think there's any items in this area that will trigger it now. I think I have everything I need from here for my different craft rolls at the moment.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Oh, was a good one? Which would make valid reason to want to go get the magic boost as well. Obviously, I'm going to go Selene because we need the reason to use the magic more.
Olympus, I accept this message. Right. Ah. Mine.
I mean, I'll take it, but not really what I need. Selene and magic? Sounds like probably the best two to get. Oh, hello there.
The gods must want for us to give another glorious performance, huh?
I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
A boon from Master Blacksmith Hephaestus is prized by warriors all the world over. To you, he gives it readily, knowing Olympians alone cannot stop what has begun. Your choice? Dark side.
Sure you don't want to give me only half the bottle there? Seeing as I'm nearly half a god. I got their strength, but seldom get their luxury.
Nothing's gained from luxury in excess anyway. But there are times a little doesn't hurt. May this soothe your spirit when the occasion arises.
Your blood runs red. You're not entirely a goddess. We truly get the best of both worlds.
You were born to a mortal mother, weren't you? My mother's half mortal. Death itself is in our blood. but you're different.
Different. Neither god, nor mortal, nor shade. It's as you say. Death itself is in my blood. All mortals are born to die. I was born also to kill. Peace.
For the underworld.
For the dash one. Main exit's blocked. Yeah, magic's probably the best one as well.
Rocky.
Increasing health and our ability to use combat? Yeah.
This feeling.
I suppose magic. Neat.
Barrier down.
Indeed. Hello again.
Wolfman over there. He's one of my best customers, you know. Shows up reliably, knows how to keep his mouth shut. All business, no nonsense.
I mean, as good as that is, getting more of the blast would be better.
These always come in handy.
Heard you were back. I made those docks back there with my bare hands. You know some guys, they tally every skiff and trireme in the drink. We know where you're going.
So what if you do? You're just another servant of Kronos. The gods shall punish you when all this is over.
Yeah, what do you know about it? They only care about their own. I'm just a joke to them. Am I a joke to you?
Go!
Due to his wave ability, I really shouldn't rely on the dash in his fight. Gotcha! Here's your turn again. Useful. We switch, see what... Oh, I know what I'm going to get either way, but, you know.
Looking forward to this. Which one would help?
This is the one that clearly has helped me every time I go through here.
Done.
Save my revives and all that. Hopefully I get the olive this time when I get up there. I mean, I'd like to beat Prometheus, but you know, I'll be happy with just the olives.
Lord Hermes.
The path you face.
The light of the moon. Full speed ahead.
Aha!
As expected.
So, the Titan of Foresight slipped his chains and fights against us now. A pity that. Been on the outs with us ever since we caught him red-handed with my flames. Stole fire for the sake of mortal kind. Could have just asked me nice.
What?
Pushed her far enough.
Might be useful sometimes. Stands for the most part. I have enough ash on it. Like, I needed more for some things, but not enough at the moment to really go out of my way to pick it over something else. For bones, at least.
A gift.
More life? Which is good. Or more power. Power, since that's what the problem each time has been now at this point. Not enough damage.
Your uncle Poseidon created that watery chasm you see before you. I've half a mind to freeze it shut, though I fear our enemies shall cross it anyhow, and your voyage would only be more fraught.
Don't need. I mean, useful. Storing health goods. This. Ooh. This is gonna be fun.
Choose one, spurn the other.
Smart one, Zeus.
No getting used to that.
Try as I might, I cannot help feeling a little miffed at that. And I am not someone to simply let it slide.
Sorry, Auntie Hestia. Now she's upset.
There's a fishing spot here.
Let's all just take a breath.
Dearie. So I'm not going to turn you to ash this time. But later down the line, no guarantees.
I think Zeus would have been better to fight. Is good for that issue of feeling like I don't have enough power.
Prepare, fishy. It's a bite. To me.
Gotcha, squid.
It's a squid.
Hmm.
Next vessel.
Ray of light and mote of dark. Gust of wind and spray of sea. Clump of soil. Oh, hello.
Haven't gifted you a second time yet. Last one, but you know.
Heavens, more for me? I'm unaccustomed to receiving gifts here on my little isle, though I'm pleased to try and get more used to it, if you must so insist.
Insist is a strong word, madam, but I would like for you to have this, yes. Perhaps it will help you perfect your own recipe, or while away a pleasant night, should one arise.
You've one of great Selene's precious blessings on this eve, that I can tell, Poppet. Even from afar, the moon has always kept me company. Her light can be so utterly transformative.
And may Selene's light ever shine for us, madam. I'd likely not have found my way to you if not for her. As for her magic, sometimes I wonder if it isn't transforming me so much as revealing who I really am.
That may well be so. Who is to say where our true nature lies? A spell of transformation is a spell of revelation. When we change, we become more like ourselves, not less.
Very standing players' abilities are 1% stronger this night. Not really that useful with the crow.
That's potent.
Just critical chance.
Rocky, go. Thanks, little one.
That was tough. Well, none of these are really useful, but whatever.
Be safe, Lord Charon.
Hi, babe. Give back the golden apple that you took from me last time, and I might just let you walk this once. What do you say?
Well, I'm not carrying it.
You mean the golden apple that you very likely stole? Supposedly they grow but in a single garden, and I highly doubt that such a place would let you.
Wait, we have it in our bag. Never mind, we do have it.
Life starts to get a lot more interesting once you accept that you don't always need an invitation to show up. Fine, keep the apple then. I've got a whole lot more. Have a couple. Fresh out.
I just got stuck. What happened there? I know I'd lose one, but I didn't think I'd lose it in that type of a way.
Still going, huh? Now watch this.
And that was just dumb on my part, too. Ah! Ow. Gotcha! I didn't lose my final revive, thankfully.
Special delivery.
You found your father down there, Em? Never could get close enough myself. Hope he's still alright. Hope everyone's alright. We'll get them back. Keep doing everything we can.
Excellent.
Hmm.
The path to Olympus.
Got nothing. Well, anyways, or either way, this is actually going to be wrapping up the stream here. Regretfully, because I'm so close to finishing or getting to the end again and seeing if we get our item, but I'll have to go into the next room first, I guess.
Made it.
So this is where I wrap up the stream. Anyways, with that, I'll wrap up here for tonight. Tune in Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for the continuation of V Rising. Next Monday at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, assuming things continue to go as planned. Therefore, I don't know what will end up at that time. I have some more news on whether or not I have to change my stream schedule or anything like that next week, probably. Should be next week, I should know. Anyways, and tune in next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the continuation of Hades 2. I've been Lord Javu, and I hope you all had a good time. With that, I hope you have a good morning, evening, or night. And I will see you all later. Goodbye.